matters. Hati itu penting, Bapak Ibu Saudara. Katakan kiri kananmu, hati itu penting. Hati itu penting. Nah, saudara dikasih Tuhan, first of all, let me share this with you. Tuhan memanggil kita bukan hanya untuk menyelamatkan kita. God is calling you not only to save you, but to transform you. Tuhan memanggil kita, menyelamatkan kita, bukan hanya untuk masuk ke dalam surga, bukan hanya kita escape, gak jadi masuk ke neraka, tetapi Tuhan menyelamatkan kita untuk memperbaharui kita. Amin, saudara? Untuk memperbaharui kita. Nah, saudara dikasih Tuhan, saya mau mengundang kita membuka dari Proverbs 4 verse 23, Amsal 4 ayat yang ke-23. Saya undang, kita akan bangkit bersama-sama. I invite everyone to stand up. Kita akan bacakan bersama-sama Amsal 4 ayat 23. 1, 2, 3. Jagalah hatimu dengan segala kewaspadaan, karena dari situlah terpancar kehidupan. Puji Tuhan, silakan duduk, you may be seated. Saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, kita lihat hari-hari ini bahwa kita bisa begitu khawatir tentang apa saja dalam hidup ini. Today's we can become so rigid and so distracted because what we see in this world. Dan sebelum itu, Bapak Ibu Saudara, semua kekhawatiran kita ini terekspresi dari hati kita. Segala kekhawatiran terekspresi dari hati kita. Dan rasa khawatir ini, saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, bisa membuat kita dekat dengan Tuhan, bisa membuat kita jauh dari Tuhan. In our distraction, in our dealing with everyday life, either we go and seek the Lord, or we can go away from Jesus. Nah, saudara dikasih Tuhan, allow me to share this with you, bahwa di dalam hidup ini, if you're looking at the earth and you're worried about what's going on in the earth, and you will get what's coming to the earth. But if you're looking into heavens and engaging what's coming out of heaven, you will get what's coming out from heaven. Bahasa Indonesianya gini, saudara kasih Tuhan. Engkau, jika kita melihat dunia ini dan kita menjadi tawar hati, kita menjadi khawatir tentang apa yang terjadi di dunia ini. Wah, Amerika begini, ini sudah ribut, negara, wah kacau balau. Kalau yang kita fokus hanya itu yang kita lihat dan kita khawatirkan, maka kita akan mendapat apa yang akan terjadi di dunia ini. Tapi kalau kita melihat surga dan kerajaannya, maka kita akan mendapatkan apa yang surga sudah takdirkan buat kita. Amin, saudara. Apa yang Tuhan sudah takdirkan buat kita semua. Dan kita melihat di sini, saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, pembahasan tentang hati ini sangat penting di dalam kehidupan kita. It's God's desire to shape our heart to fulfill our destiny. God has a major desire in the earth today to shape the heart of people. Kerinduan Tuhan di dalam dunia ini adalah untuk membentuk dan memiliki hati kita. Membentuk dan memiliki hati kita. Saya ingin katakan ini, mungkin saudara sudah sering dengar khotbah tentang hati kita. Tapi sore ini saya mau membagikan sesuatu yang bisa menjadi eye opener, yang memberikan sesuatu yang segar, yang baru yang Tuhan berikan. Nah, di dalam Alkitab, saudara dikasih Tuhan, kata hati itu, the word heart, it appears, muncul sebanyak 725 kali di perjanjian lama dan 105 di perjanjian baru. Nah, ini kata ketiga terbanyak setelah kata Tuhan, God and Lord. Kata Tuhan dan kata Allah sendiri. Nah, saudara dikasih Tuhan, God is very, very interested into our heart. Because out of the abundance of the heart flows the issue of life. Amen?
Amen.
flows the issue of life. The Greek says, think with your head, but God says, think with your heart. Do you realize that a human does not think inside their heart? I will explain this later, because a lot of process thinking we done before the first step, we do it in our heart, and from our hearts it sends a message to our brain. I will explain later. So on the scientific documentary that I got from heartmath.org, our mind is just a storage vessel for what has already been taught. Nah, saudara, saya akan bagikan sedikit share, ada satu video yang akan membuat kita mengerti sebenarnya letak pikiran dan letak hati fungsinya itu bagaimana. Karena sering kali kita campur aduk, mau pikir pakai otak, atau kadang yang laki-laki lebih pikir dengan otak, perempuan lebih pikir dengan hati. Sebenarnya nggak begitu juga, saudara. Nah, kita akan lihat bahwa proses olah pikir itu dilakukan oleh hati dulu, baru kemudian ke kepala. Kalau di Indonesia, pembuat keputusan dan hukum itu dari MPR, dan yang melakukannya itu DPR. Jadi the first step of thinking, we do it in our heart, and the second, how we gonna execute, how we gonna say it, how we gonna do it, we process in our brain. But this is the video.
Most people know what it feels like to be in a state of harmony and flow, where our hearts and minds are working together, and there's a genuine connection with others involved. It's easy to love this experience of synergy, but oftentimes this happens by chance, rather than by design or intention. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to produce this flow on demand in our day-to-day communications, projects, and challenges? Research shows that when we shift into a coherent state, the heart and brain operate synergistically, like two systems that mesh into one. We can learn how to activate and sustain the synergy between the heart and brain and prevent stress-producing patterns, along with increasing our mental clarity and discernment capacity. When we do this, our creative solutions for personal, social, and global challenges become more accessible, providing us with more intuitive access and flow. Over the past 20 years, the Institute of Heart Math has produced coherence-building techniques that are intentionally simple and based on scientific research. Our mission theme is to simplify a process for intuitive connection to the soul's wisdom and guidance for unfolding who we truly are. New research suggests that our energetic or spiritual heart is an access point for our natural inner technology, the heart's intuitive intelligence, which can elevate our communications, decisions, and choices to a much higher level of effectiveness. One interesting finding from our research is that when people hold genuine core heart feelings such as appreciation or compassion, it naturally increases their heart coherence. We use the term energetics to refer to the systems that we can't see or touch. For example, our thoughts, emotions, and intuitions. The mind and heart feelings are energetic sources that underlie our thoughts and emotions. They're primary drivers of our biological systems and have a powerful influence on our behaviors, choices, and results. The intuitive, energetic heart is what people have associated with their inner voice throughout history. From our perspective, the energetic heart communicates a steady stream of intuitive information to the mind and brain, which in most cases we only use a small percentage of, because our ego choices overrides the intuitive suggestion. Access to our heart's intuition varies among people, yet we all have it. As we learn to slow down our mind and attune to our deeper heart feelings, our natural intuitive connection can occur. Intuition is like energetic gold. intuitive insights often unfold more understanding of ourselves, others, issues, and life than years of accumulated knowledge. That's why the state of coherence is rapidly gaining interest. In this state, more and more people are reporting increased access to their heart's intuitive guidance, realizing it's within them, and with a little practice, it's easier to access than they thought. Research conducted in our laboratories has confirmed that when an individual is in heart coherence, the heart radiates a more coherent electromagnetic energy field that can benefit people, animals, and the environment. A growing body of scientific evidence suggests that when there is coherent group cooperation, it results in increased flow, effectiveness, and the potential for higher outcomes. It seems as though the group participants are not only in sync, but are communicating on an unseen, energetic level. Our personal coherence can benefit our families, co-workers, friends, pets, and more, simply by our presence. From our research, we know that heart coherence is not an idle state. It reaches out, it influences and supports others in many beneficial ways. Scientific evidence provides support for a global field environment that connects all living systems and consciousness. Many scientists believe that a feedback loop exists between all humans and the Earth's energetic systems. We are working together with other initiatives to realize the increased effectiveness of collective intention and cooperation. There are growing numbers of organizations with tools and techniques that facilitate increased heart connection and collaboration with others. This evolves into a collective opening of the heart, which is a major step towards increasing social and global coherence. We call this heart-based living. IHM, through its Global Coherence Initiative project, is strategically placing 14 sensors around the world to measure the Earth's magnetic resonance. This global network will enable our scientific inquiry into the interconnections between the Earth's magnetic field and collective human emotions and behaviors. Science has shown that the Earth's magnetic field affects humans in profound ways, but our intention is to study how humans, as a collective, affect the Earth's magnetic field environment. Every individual's energy contributes to the global field environment, and each person's thoughts, emotions, and intentions affects the field. A first step in increasing the coherence of the field environment is for each individual to take responsibility for their own energy. We can do this by becoming more conscious of the thoughts, feelings, and attitudes that we are feeding the field each day. Our hypothesis is that as enough individuals increase their heart coherence, it leads to increased social coherence. As a critical mass of cultures and nations become more harmoniously aligned, this can eventually lead to increased global coherence and sustainable peace. Doc Childre, the founder of HeartMath, puts it this way: as more of humanity practices heart-based living, it will qualify the rite of passage into the next level of consciousness. Using our heart's intuitive guidance will become common sense based on practical intelligence.
Okay, thank you. Maybe most of you kind of hard to digest this one, but this is not like Pastor Sam, what are you talking about, you know? But I want to share in here. That's why kalau kita saling mengasihi, dunia ini akan tahu bahwa akulah Tuhanmu. Saudara tadi lihat itu. Dikatakan bahwa di dalam kita punya tubuh ini, brain does not a thinking organism. Dan banyak yang dilakukan pemikiran itu dikerjakan di dalam hati, saudara. Did you know that the heart sends more information to the brain than vice versa? Daripada sebaliknya. Semua yang dilakukan adalah di dalam hati ini. Nanti saya kasih tahu lagi, saudara. Did you know that the heart has a system of neurons that have both short and long-term memory, and their signal sent to the brain can affect our emotion experience? Our mind is just a storage vessel for what has already been thought about. Kita pikirkan, we think in our heart. We think in our heart. Nah, di sini saudara dikasih Tuhan, I want to continue. Jagalah hatimu, guard your heart. The word jaga, the word guard is from the Hebrew word called nasar. Nasar. Nah, arti dari nasar, jagalah hatimu, saudara. Arti yang pertama, menjadi penjaga. Being a guard. Kalau bahasa Indonesianya, jadi satpam buat hatimu. Being a guard. Nah, arti yang kedua, menjadi orang yang mempunyai tugas mengobservasi diri sendiri. Being observe to yourself. Arti dari nasar itu, saudara. Nah, dengan berbicara yang seperti ini, saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, di area inilah kita selalu bergumul. In this area, the story of humankind, we always has a problem in this area. Because we have a tendency to observe other people. Amen. Kita punya kecenderungan hanya untuk perhatikan orang lain, bukan perhatikan kita. All people have a tendency just to observe and look to other people. That's why Jesus mentioned it in Luke 6 verse 42. How can you say to your brother, brother, let me take the speck out of your eye? Bagaimana engkau dapat berkata kepada saudaramu, saudara, biar aku mengeluarkan selumbar dari matamu, padahal balok di dalam matamu tidak engkau lihat. Kita manusia paling jago begini, saudara, cepat untuk melihat orang lain. Dan bahasa selumbar itu, speck, dalam bahasa aslinya itu dikatakan karpos, ranting-ranting kering yang tipis itu loh, saudara. Atau arti kedua, sehelai rambut. Kalau saya berdiri di sini, saya lihat saudara, bulu matanya, kadang-kadang kita kelilipan, bisa bulu mata jatuh keluar mata gitu ya. Terus ada yang bilang, wah ada yang kangen nih sama kamu, ya kan? Tapi bisa aja bulu matanya itu jatuh ke mata, sehelai rambut. Nah, dengan begitu, mana saya bisa lihat kalau jaraknya begini, saudara? Saya harus dekat. Tapi banyak kita yang dekat dengan orang lain yang hanya memperhatikan hal-hal yang tidak penting sebenarnya. Mempermasalahkan hal-hal yang tidak penting. Tapi kita lupa ada hal yang penting untuk memperhatikan diri kita. A lot of times we occupied ourselves just to be close to someone, and then we have a tendency to see all the lack, all the negative things from other people, and we forget. Lord say, hey, how about something in your eyes? Bagaimana dengan hidupmu sendiri? Dan di sini Tuhan ingatkan kita, saudara. Karena itu menjadi pertanyaan buat kita, apakah kita ini mahir dalam mengamati hidup orang lain, atau kita mahir mengamati hidup kita sendiri? Are we being expert to see other people, or we are being expert to see and to watch ourselves? Malah lebih dari itu bagi kita, banyak orang yang berdoa, Tuhan, ubahkan suami saya. Many people has prayed like, Lord, you want to change my husband, change my wife. But you forget to ask God to change yourself. Even Michael Jackson said, if you want to change the world, change man in the mirror. Change man in the mirror. Dan saudara dikasih Tuhan, kata yang selanjutnya, jagalah hatimu. Kata hati, the word guard your heart. The word heart datang dari bahasa Yunani yang artinya lep, L-E-P. Nah, LEP itu mempunyai arti, saudara. First, the meaning of lab, the way of thinking, cara berpikir. Arti yang kedua, kehendak, our will or desire. That's the meaning of word heart. Yang terakhir adalah feeling, rasa. Jadi semua itu, saudara, kita melakukan olah pikir, olah rasa semua dari hati kita dulu. Makanya, saudara, orang bisa kena stroke, otaknya gak jalan, tapi hatinya tahu. Dia tahu, dia rasa, cuma gak bisa komunikasikan. Makanya sebenarnya otak is not the biggest thinking organism, but your heart. Nah, di sini Tuhan ingin ingatkan kita, apakah kita sudah jadi penjaga dari apa yang kita pikir? Are you guard everything that you thinking? Are you watch whatever that you think? Are you watch whatever that you desire? Are you watch whatever that you're willing? Are you watch whatever that you feel? Tuhan mengingatkan kita untuk menjadi penjaga dan mengobservasi apakah kita sudah menjaga semua ini. Apabila kita perhatikan, saudara yang dikasihi Tuhan, setuju atau tidak, namun ini yang menjadi kenyataan banyak orang Kristen yang masih hidupnya sembarangan. Banyak yang orang Kristen yang tindakan perkataannya sembarangan. Karena apa? Dari pikir, olah otaknya nggak dijaga. Jadi keluar apa aja nggak dijaga, saudara. We have to know that we are a spiritual being in the human body. Saudara, when God created Adams, if now we see ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Spirit on a small part. But back then, when God created Adam, Adam was a spiritual being. In the front, yang di luarnya itu spiritual, tapi dia wrapped in the human body. Kita juga begitu. Tubuh kita hilang, tapi yang bakal masuk ke kekekalan apanya, saudara? Roh. Yang masuk ke kekekalan roh kita. So we have to know that we are a spiritual being. When our parents, nah saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, when our parents chromosomes or DNA match and they got to a certain stage where the original piece of DNA, that a combination of your parents' two DNAs goes into the center of their conglomeration of cells, and out of the original cells, your heart is formed. So the first organ that formed is your heart. That's why our hearts is very important. Sebelum semua tercipta, itu detak jantung yang pertama nggak mungkin jadi pusar duluan, saudara. Wah, anaknya udah jadi, ada jempolnya aja. Yang pertama dibentuk heart. The fetal development of the heart forms and start beating before the brain develop. Before the brain develop. And the way mother communicate with the baby and through the heart beatings. Before the brains develop. Makanya olah pikir itu kebanyakan di hati kita, saudara. So today we have to receive something that open our eyes and help us to realize this heart is matters. Nah, saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, I don't know if you understand the important statement or explanation I just shared. Because of that, everything your parents has ever taught. Saya mau saudara tangkap ini. Ini mungkin hal yang sangat penting nih, saudara. Karena semua yang orang tua kita, nenek moyang kita pernah alami, pernah pikirkan, pernah rasakan, semua itu bisa terprint di dalam DNA kita. Makanya saudara, kalau saudara perhatikan orang hitam itu lebih banyak yang berotot daripada orang putih. Karena apa? Perbudakan ratusan tahun yang lalu. Itu print sampai DNA-nya ada. Itu terbawa. Makanya masing-masing orang harus dilepaskan karena itu semua terbawa, saudara. I share this is to give you confirmation that science is support the Bible truth, not the vice versa. Makanya saya gunakan ini, science itu mendukung kebenaran firman Tuhan. Nah, kita akan lihat sebuah video, saudara, yang akan membuat kita mengerti memory itu bisa dibawa sampai kepada keturunan kita. Video yang kedua ini. We might be born with memories of ours. This could explain why some people know things they never learned. Before you have children, and they would have to have impact your genetic material in a way that would be manifest in the genetic material of your child. If that has happened, then there's nothing to unlock the memories. Rodents have been shown to learn into the next generation. Rodents find themselves in a certain maze, and their parents have learned something about the maze. And the little rodents don't have to start from scratch. So it's possible to have some memory in your genetic material. Instinct could be considered a form of memory from our ancestors. Instinct is carried in the genes that shapes your brain in a certain way. So it could be considered as a simple form of genetic memory. There's possibility that genetic memory is linked to intergenerational trauma, the transmission of historical oppression. If your trauma is severe, it could impact your genetic material. Depending on the condition of what your body is in. It's biologically plausible for those kind of memory to be passed on. Memories may be passed down through generation via DNA. In a process that may be the underlying cause of phobias. Previous research found that mice can pass on learned information about traumatic or stressful experience to subsequent generations. The result may help explain why people suffer from irritation. It may be based on the inherited experience of their ancestor. So fear of spider may be in fact be defense mechanism inherited by an ancestor threatening encounter with an arachnid. These findings could be helped explain, if not threat, various disorders, such as phobias, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress. Talented people who are gifted without rigorous training might have also received these talents from one of their ancestors, such as playing an instrument or math or problem-solving skills. More research is still needed to fully understand genetic memory. Bisa langsung video satu lagi.
We generally think of our genes as being a fixed set of instructions, like a recipe book, that's inherited from generation to generation, relatively unchanged. However, while the actual sequence of our genes tends to be inherited this way, certain environmental conditions, such as under or overnutrition, can modify our DNA by adding or removing chemical tags that control whether certain genes are turned on or off. We call this epigenetics, or above the genome. We see the impact of this in women who were pregnant during periods of famine. Studies have shown that their children and their grandchildren, born into a period of relative food abundance, often experience poor health in adulthood. This is because their epigenetic chemical tags have been altered, suggesting a genetic memory passed from not only one, but 2 generations, which means that your genes could have been altered even before your mother was born.
Karena itu, saudara, because of that, kita tidak bisa hidup untuk diri kita sendiri. We cannot live to ourselves. For we don't live for ourselves or die to ourselves. Kita tidak bisa hidup seorang diri karena ini, saudara. Apa yang kita rasakan, apa yang kita gumulkan, makanya Tuhan katakan hati yang gembira adalah obat. Jagalah hatimu karena dari sana timbul kehidupan. Bukan kehidupan buat diri kita sendiri, tapi buat anak cucu kita, saudara. Segala ketakutan, segala pikiran negatif, segala kejelekan, kalau tidak diselesaikan, itu turun-temurun ke anak-anak kita. Kalau kita baca firman Tuhan cuma segitu aja, saya tambahkan hari ini dengan support dari sains yang orang dunia yang gak kenal kebenaran firman Tuhan baru temukan. Tapi firman Tuhan udah tulis ini ribuan tahun, abad-abad, saudara. Makanya hikmat lahir dari takut akan Tuhan. Orang dunia baru temuin nih, saudara. Tapi kita yang mengerti, banyak kali we take it for granted. We take it lightly. Oh, jaga hati, guard your heart. Yeah, this is so very important about your heart, because everything is stored in your heart. If you don't, that's why if nobody perfect, there's no such a perfect family. But if an individual come to Jesus, apabila seseorang datang kepada Tuhan, bertobat, Tuhan akan memberikan hati yang baru. Amin, saudara. Yang lalu-lalu dari angkatan-angkatan kita, kalau di dalam keluarga kan kadang-kadang gitu, ada anak yang baik, oh ini dari mamanya, selalu gitu. Ini anak yang jelek, pasti ini moyangmu dulu apalah segala macam. Kulitmu gelap sendiri, pasti pupu yang dulu tuh punya macam-macam. Tapi memang benar begitu. Karena itu kita penting untuk datang kepada Tuhan dan dilepaskan. Karena apa? At the end of the day, we still have the responsible to say yes for the truth and say yes for the wrongdoing. It's in our hands to say yes and no. But we carry that. That's why orang lahir membawa bibit dosa karena itu, saudara. Jadi bukannya Bible menguatkan ilmu pengetahuan baru temuin, bayangin. Jadi di sini, saudara, saya mau ajak kita untuk berpikir. Janganlah supaya kita menjauhkan diri dari kasih karunia. Karena kalau kita nggak mau bertobat, akan tumbuh akar yang pahit. Tumbuhnya di mana? Di hatimu. Di hatimu, saudara. Nah, saudara yang dikasih Tuhan, kita mau lihat di sini Yeremia 17 ayat 8. Pastor Sam, how come you explain they're so important to watch our heart, but in Jeremiah it says betapa liciknya. Do not follow your heart. Everybody ever heard of that? Saudara pernah dengar itu? Jangan ikutin hatimu. Karena ayat ini, saudara, betapa liciknya hati, betapa licik daripada segala sesuatu. Maksud dari sini, lihat, harus baca semuanya. Kalau kita nggak datang sama Tuhan, if we not come to God and ask Him to renew our mind, to give us clean hands, pure heart, and our heart become like this. Licik, jahat, hati manusia itu begitu. Don't follow your heart, but follow God. But God communicate with you in your heart. God communicate with you in your heart. He designed you with a heart. It's like a garage. Garage is for a car or for cars. Most people put many things. Am I talk to the choir? Store many things. It's okay, but we have to understand that the main reason that people build a garage is to put your vehicle there. That's your car. It's like our heart. We put many things. The unimportant stuff we store there. Our guilt, our sick, everything. Semua kita masukin di hati kita. Jadinya Tuhan gak bisa ngomong di situ. Makanya Yeremia bilang, jangan ikutin hatimu. Iya terang. Kalau kamu gak datang sama Tuhan, hatimu diperbaharui. Isi hati manusia ini selalu jahat, saudara. Benar gak? Kita manusia ini isi hatinya selalu jahat. Saya juga bergumul dengan itu. Karena kalau saya nggak datang sama Tuhan, nggak sungguh-sungguh memperhatikan apa yang saya omongin, kita cepat untuk punya negatif thought. Kalau kita, it's happened to us. Like if we don't watch, don't guard our heart, our mind, it's easy for us to think negative toward people, toward others. And same in here. Kalau kita lihat garasi ini, saudara. Kalau hati kita nggak diserahkan kepada Tuhan, hati kita akan jadi tempat yang paling jahat. Karena semua berasal dari situ, saudara. And how we going to deal with this matter? Paul said in Philippians 4:7, damai sejahtera Allah yang melampaui segala akal akan memelihara hati dan pikiranmu. Jadi akhirnya saudara-saudara, semua yang apa saudara? Yang benar, semua yang mulia, yang adil, semua yang suci, semua yang manis, semua yang sedap didengar, semua yang disebut kebajikan dan patut dipuji. Apa saudara? Pikirkanlah. And the peace of God which transcends all understanding will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Finally, brother and sister, whatever is truth, whatever is noble, whatever is right, and everything else here, put it into practice. The word put it into practice atau pikirkanlah, itu dalam bahasa aslinya adalah logisomai. Logisomai, bukan somai. Somai dimsum, somai ya. Dimsum like somai bukan. Pikirkanlah. Put it into practice. The meaning is make it into your inventory. Jadikan inventaris buat saudara. What is inventory? Inventory is a list of things that belong to us. Isn't it right? Inventaris kalau saudara mau pindah, nyewa orang yang bisa bantu, itu kan saudara perlu catat tuh. Dos ini isinya apa ya? Barang dapurnya pasti banyak tuh saudara. Satu U-Haul khusus barang dapur. Piring, sendok kecil, sendok besar. Wah, ditulis. Itu namanya inventaris. Nah, Paul remind us, put it into your inventory. Like your inventory. So everything that's true, semua yang benar, make it like is that, make to your inventory. Jadikan itu inventarisnya saudara. Semua yang benar, masukin. Nah, with this, what I'm saying this is, you have to check your heart and then start to deal with this, and then, oh, I don't need this. I don't need this anger issue. I will leave it. Keluarkan semua yang nggak perlu, masukkan semua yang baik. Amin, saudara. Masukkan semua yang baik. Saya tahu orang yang baik gampang disakiti, tapi jangan berhenti berbuat baik. Karena Tuhan bukan berarti kita jadi orang baik yang takut akan Tuhan terus kita jadi bodoh, enggak. Orang yang baik berpikir benar, juga kata-kata situ, whatever is true, apa yang benar. Nah, orang yang pikirnya benar, melihat sesuatu yang tidak benar, pasti dia akan ngomong. Itu, saudara. Semua yang mulia, semua yang adil, jadiin itu inventorinya kita. Jangan yang lain-lain, jangan hal-hal yang gak perlu-perlu. Jadikan itu inventorinya kita, saudara. Semuanya periksa ulang, watch ourselves. Jadikan itu inventorinya kita. Jangan lagi hal-hal yang lain. Nah, yang kedua, saudara, daftarkan sebagai pendapat pribadi. Make it to become your personal opinion. All the good things, all the whatever Paul reminds us here, the truth, the noble, the right, make it to become your personal opinion. We can know other people by, talking with them. Invite them, grab some coffee, or we can, hang out. And through our conversation, we know that this person, what kind of value of life that they have. Kita bisa tahu personal opinionnya apa. Kita bisa tahu orang itu. Personal opinionnya adalah kebaikan. They have their own personal opinion, which is noble, truth. Apakah personal opinionnya itu semua tentang kejelekan aja? Tentang negatif? Ya Pak, saya sih maunya begini. Tapi waduh kan susah ya Pak, kita masih manusia. Wah itu. Kalau semua ujung-ujungnya at the end of the day, and then we say, well, we tried, but we still human, we still wrapped by our flesh. We're not like same with the halo in the top of our heads. So it's okay. No. Personal opinion. Jadikan semua sebagai personal opinion kita, saudara. Therefore, when Adam is created, Adam's human body is wrapped by Adam's spiritual body. And after Adam fell into sin, everything become reverse. Jadi terbalik. Rohnya jadi kecil, spiritual body-nya jadi kecil, keluarnya langsung jadi daging gitu, saudara. Jadi Tuhan mau menyelamatkan kita untuk not only He saves us, God purpose it's also bring us to His original design. He wants to bring us back to the original design. This is one of the original designs. He wants your heart. In 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14. Whoever does not have the Spirit cannot receive the gift that come from God's Spirit. That's why your heart is so important. That's the place of transaction. That's the place, that's a gate, that's a portal. So we can receive the gift that comes from God's Spirit. Tetapi manusia duniawi tidak menerima apa yang berasal dari Roh Allah, karena hal itu baginya adalah apa, saudara? Kebodohan. So it's important to guard our heart. Such a person really does not understand them, and they seems to be nonsense because their value can be judged only on a spiritual basis. Karena itu hati penting, saudara. Disitulah portal itu terbuka. Apa yang terikat di surga, terikat di bumi. Itu bisa jadi nyata kalau portal gate hati kita itu terbuka. baru firman itu bisa terjadi. Kalau hati kita, if our hearts is so dim, so wicked, the portal is closed. And we cannot receive the gift that comes from God's Spirit. Itu makanya saya taruh bahasa Inggris, karena bahasa Indonesianya nggak begitu lengkap kayaknya ya. Tuh. Tidak menerima apa yang berasal. Kalau di sini menerima pemberian. Ya. Receive the gift. Berarti tadi saya katakan, kalau kita melihat di dunia ini khawatir, kita terima kekhawatiran aja. Tapi kalau kita arahkan mata kita kepada Tuhan, maka kita akan terima apa yang jadi berkat kita dari dalam surga turun ke sini. Transaksinya lewat hati itu, saudara. Jalurnya lewat hati kita. Tuhan bicara lewat hati. Tuhan, God not only wants your whole heart, but He wants your heart whole. Tuhan bukan hanya mau seluruh hati kita nih yang Tuhan mau, tapi Tuhan juga mau hati kita menjadi penuh, menjadi puas hati kita. Jadi Dia bukan hanya mau hati kita semua, tapi hati kita tuh menjadi content, terpuaskan, menjadi penuh. Efesus 4 ayat 17, saudara. Sebab itu kukatakan dengan tegas kepadamu di dalam Tuhan, jangan hidup lagi sama seperti orang-orang yang tidak mengenal Allah, yang pikirannya sia-sia, pengertiannya gelap, jauh dari persekutuan dengan Allah, karena kebodohan di dalam mereka dan kedegilan apa, saudara? Hati mereka. So I tell you this and insist on it in the Lord, that you must no longer live as the Gentiles do in the futility of their thinking. They are dark in their understanding and separate from the life of God because of the ignorance. Kalau saudara dengar firman ini, jangan tolak kebenaran firman itu. Amin, saudara. Saudara bisa katakan sore ini, Tuhan, Engkau tahu hatiku. Kau tahu hatiku, Tuhan. Wah, lagu itu. Kau tahu hidupku. It's so amazing. Lord, you know my heart. Last week, when Jesus encountered with Peter, and Peter doesn't deal with his past. When the first Jesus went to the Galilee, and the only disciples that know that's Jesus is John, because John is so close with Jesus. And John tell Peter, brother, that's Jesus. And only Peter pulled himself together and jumped to the water. Go. Because that's is the person with the guilt feeling. Because Jesus say, brother, you're gonna deny me 3 times. And Peter not only denied, he cursed. I curse heaven and earth. I curse myself if I know him. It's not ordinary denial. No, it's really heavy. But when Jesus asked Peter, Peter, do you love me? Yes, Jesus, I phileo you. Peter, do you agape me? Yes, Jesus, I phileo you. And at the end, Jesus asked again. Jesus not like a rude with Peter, like, Peter, are you out of your mind? Slap. No. He just asked again, Peter, do you love me? And Peter said, Lord, you know everything. You know my heart. And that's when the heart is broken. And tell to Jesus, Lord, you know my heart. You know my struggle. You know my past. You know I'm guilt. I was wrong. I know and you know I was wrong. I'm being so bad. If you don't know me from now on, it's okay. Even though Peter not say like that. But he said, Lord, you know everything. You know, in the front of God, There's nothing that we can hide. Amen. Gak ada yang tersembunyi, saudara. Gak ada yang tersembunyi. But if we come with a humble heart, remember when in the tabernacle there's a widow who just only put 2 nickels? That's the biggest one. And when all of the leaders from the temple say, Lord, I'm glad I'm not like him. And this guy say, beat himself like, Lord, I'm so bad. And Jesus' heart is moved because of that. Saudara, sore hari ini Tuhan gak cari how good you are, how talented you are, how faithful you go to the church no. God wants to see your heart, because your action and your word coming out from your heart. I want to ask you to pray with me with this verse. Sembunyikanlah wajahmu terhadap dosaku. Hapuskanlah segala kesalahanku, Tuhan. Jadikan hatiku ini tahir, ya Allah, dan perbaharuilah batinku dengan roh yang teguh. Jangan membuang aku dari hadapanmu dan jangan mengambil rohmu yang kudus daripadaku. Hide your face from my sin, Lord God, and blot out of my iniquity. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Amen. Amen. Lord, I ask to everyone to stand up with me. Saya undang Bapak Ibu untuk bangkit berdiri, to close your eyes. Haleluya. As we listen from God's words today, it's so important your heart. And Jesus He don't see you, and He doesn't want to see you where you're from. But He see you where are you going. He doesn't see, He don't care about your past, but He really care about you right now. Tuhan tidak melihat masa lalumu, tetapi Tuhan mau memperbaharui hatimu. Dia mau memberikan hati yang baru, supaya dari hati yang baru itu keturunanmu mendapat berkat. Karena apabila kesenangan, sukacita itu ada dalam hidupmu, itu akan terpatri di dalam genetikmu yang akan engkau turunkan kepada anak-anakmu. Karena itu engkau bukan hidup untuk dirimu sendiri, engkau hidup untuk Tuhan dan engkau mati